name is Marti Keegan.
And who is Marti Keegan?
Who is Marti Keegan? Wow, that's not a simple question. I think I'm a lot of things. Wow.
Well, you're an actress, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, why don't you tell us about that?
Here's a thing that I think about that sums up the things that I like to do, and I think it's storytelling. So storytelling sort of is a nice blanket for all the things that I find stimulating, whether it's writing or acting or filmmaking, things like that. So I'd have to say those are the things I actively pursue to inspire me and to fulfill me. They're all somehow related to good storytelling.
Well, talking about acting, you play a role on Saah and Saah. Who is that character?
She runs the Widows group, support group, and she's developed a friendship with Sam, and I think kind of feels like she's taking her under her wing and trying to help her through this difficult time. But she's also very opinionated about what she thinks is best for Sam, and she's not shy about expressing those opinions. So I think that's her impact perhaps on Sam, is how strongly she feels and how she lets her know what she's thinking.
I do wonder about your intentions, though.
What's that supposed to mean?
Are you taking this kid seriously?
He's not a kid, Annie. He's 25.
And you're 45?
38.
Sam, I know you're still grieving, still dealing with the loss of your husband, but you can do so much better than this.
How are you alike or dislike your character on Saah and Saah?
One thing that I'd say the biggest difference would be is I never usually tell people like what I think they should do. I think I listen more. I think I might make suggestions if somebody asks me for advice, but I'm reluctant to like just step in and tell somebody like, well, you should do this. That's not really my personality. I think I'm a better listener.
Right.
You know, and maybe can empathize with people. I usually try to put myself in their shoes so that I can kind of understand where they're coming from, which makes it less likely for me to just tell them what to do.
Right. That's the actor in you.
I guess. Yeah. I guess.
How would you be alike, if at all?
Well, I think I think she's coming from good intentions. So I think she is. I think she thinks of herself as compassionate and supportive, and so I'd like to think that I am those things also. That I'm supportive of, that I would care enough about a friend to say something.
What was most challenging about the role?
Maybe balancing how I felt about the character. You have to, you can't judge the character when you're in the role, and so, she is a little pushy and opinionated, and I had to figure out a way to justify that for myself so that I was doing the role, doing justice to the character.
What drew you to this story?
I like stories about relationships. I think the narrative stories in Philadelphia are not as, there are not as many of them. There's, it's a smaller market for filmmaking and stories, and so it's good to work on a story that's about a relationship and about people.